For this video, I really wanted to change up my scenery. I was going to go downstairs to my living room, but my parents are down there and they're really loud and obnoxious, and I would feel weird just like talking to myself around them. It sounds weird when I say talking to myself. I'm more like talking to a camera, but I really am talking to myself. Anyway, in my other video, I was talking about how someone was saying how stress is on your head, like it's a choice whether or not to be stressed. And I still kind of do believe that, but then I was reading through this book, The Stress-Free You, and it completely contradicts what I said. It said, stress can be caused by an external or internal trigger. If anyone has ever told you that stress is all in your head, like I was saying before in my other video, don't believe it. And I was just like, well, I wonder why it says that. So I kept reading, and it's talking about like a biological process that takes place in your body, and it's just all chemicals in your brain. And it was just going into this very detailed description about that. And I could just read out of this book, but it's just not really what this product's about. It makes sense because I was thinking about it, and like we have evolved. I believe in evolution. I mean, some people don't. I don't know what the truth is, but I could care less. And in most other animals, stress is a form of survival. When they're being chased, like adrenaline kicks in, and it was talking about cortisol, that hormone that has to do with stress. And just in today's world, we don't usually get hunted. We live in a pretty safe environment. At least most people do, if you're thankful enough for that. And then stress just causes extreme health problems for you because you're not like releasing it the way you should, how it used to be used. And I was like talking to people like, oh well, what do I really talk about for this project? And I mean, I was talking to one of my friends before I started filming this, and they were telling me all these like really simple things that a lot of people know, and I was just like, yeah, I could talk about that. It would be pretty boring though. And I was thinking about how, this has seemed to be pretty common knowledge, but no one really does anything. Like eat better, sleep better, don't procrastinate, all these things. And when you really do these things, you really do feel great. I had a really good night's sleep the other night. I went to bed early, and I felt great for like the whole day. But most of the time, I stay up till like 2 in the morning just because I can't sleep or I'm doing homework or whatever. And it really does put like a negative like mood on you the next day. You feel all grouchy. You're just dragging yourself through the day. But yeah, sleep is very important. Um, someone was saying something about knowing your limits, but I really don't believe in limits. Someone ever says the sky's the limit, I just think, oh, how can you tell me that when there's footprints on the moon? You gotta always be optimistic. That's always a good way to get rid of stress. But yeah, pretty stressed out now because today is Sunday, and I have a lot of work to do tomorrow. I actually have a hockey game tonight at 10:30. And it's a half hour away. I gotta get there like an hour early. I'm not gonna get home till like 2. Then I have to shower. And it's a school night. I'm stressing out about that. But I made a commitment to a men's league team that my friend's dad is the captain of. So don't want to let him down. But that was my own choice to do that. I knew that the games were gonna be late. So always, whenever you make decisions, think before you act.